Welcome to MySchool training. In this video, we'll be looking at how to assess students with a subject using learning outcomes only. Teachers can access the assessment function via the grade report menu and clicking Assess. The teacher will have the list of courses to which they are attached. Click on the arrow to open the list. In this example, we will use Maths 3.1. There are 3 terms set up as reporting periods. Select the term that is being assessed. The assessment grid shows the learning outcomes with the shortcode as the column heading. Clicking on the code brings up a note with the learning outcome in full. Click on the student name to open their individual list. As you can see, the learning outcomes are explained in full. Enter a grade by clicking on the arrow and choose from the drop-down list. If the same scale is to be applied across learning outcomes, then you can click on the blue square in the bottom right-hand corner of the cell and drag down to the bottom of the page. Click on the link next to the student's name that is orange and says Back. In the grid view, you can assess individually or use the blue square to drag the assessment across learning outcomes for the student, or select an assessment and drag downwards to assess the whole class. You can enter multiple assessments across cells, then select them with the left mouse button held. Then drag both via the blue square. Select a whole column and assess the whole class across the learning outcomes if this is appropriate. If you need to modify the assessment, then find the student, locate the learning outcome, and adjust accordingly. Notice the changes are recorded automatically. Another option is to use the non-grid view. Deselect the tick box in the display mode. Select a student and open their assessment with the Set button. In this view mode, there is an explanation of the scale with the scale being shown in a colour gradient. The full learning outcome is listed as well. Assess those which are appropriate. There is the option to enter a comment if needed. Press Save in this mode to return to the grid by reselecting the grid display mode.